The psychological impact of homeownership, the hidden costs of homeownership. Let's talk about that. Don't feel pressured to buy until you are ready. If you are working with a realtor that's pressuring you to buy, dump them right away. Hey there, Las Vegas. Today we're tackling one of the biggest decisions you'll face in your life. Question is, should you rent or buy a home? This question isn't just about where you'll live. It's about your financial future, lifestyle, choices, and long-term goals. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a long-term renter, considering a change, or someone reassessing their housing situation, this video is for you. We'll dive deep into the pros and cons of both renting and buying, especially in the unique Las Vegas market. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, but by the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to make the best decision for your situation. So let's get started. So, financial implications of renting and buying. Let's talk money. Often the biggest factor in the rent versus buy decision. Renting typically requires less upfront cash. You'll need a security deposit, usually equal to 1 or 2 months rent. In Las Vegas, where the average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment is around $1,400, that means you'll be looking at anywhere from $1,400 to $2,800 upfront. Buying, on the other hand, requires more substantial initial investment. You'll need a down payment which can range from 3.5% to 20% of your home's value, depending on your loan type too. On a medium priced Las Vegas home of $450,000, that's anywhere from $15,000 to $80,000. Plus, you'll have closing costs typically from 2 to 5% of the home's value. But here's where it gets interesting. When you rent, your monthly payments don't build anything, don't build equity, for example. They're essentially paying for a service. When you buy, a portion of each mortgage payment goes towards your home equity. It's like a forced savings account. However, homeownership comes with additional costs. Property taxes, averaging at 1% here in Las Vegas, homeowners insurance, a potential HOA fees, varying but often from $60 to $300 per month. The financial bottom line, renting often costs less in the short term, while buying can be a long-term investment. But remember, real estate isn't always as a guaranteed win. We'll talk more about market conditions later. Understanding the flexibility of renting, one of the biggest advantage of renting is flexibility. In cities like Las Vegas, where job opportunities in hospitality and entertainment can pop up quickly, this can be crucial. As a renter, you're typically only committed to a 6 to 12 month lease. Need to move for a job opportunity? No problem. Want to try living in different Las Vegas neighborhoods like artsy downtown, the family-friendly West Henderson, like Inspirada, or the upscale Summerlin. Renting makes it easy to explore. This flexibility extends to your living space too. Outgrowing your apartment, you can easily upgrade to a larger rental. Downsizing, that's simple too. Renting also offers lifestyle flexibility. Many Las Vegas apartment complexes offer amenities like pools, gyms, community events, ping pong, all that kind of stuff. You get to enjoy these perks without responsibility of maintaining them. However, this flexibility comes with a trade-off, right? Your landlord could decide not to renew your lease, or rent could also increase year over year. In Las Vegas, rental prices have been rising steadily on an average of 3 to 5% annually in the recent years. Now, the investment perspective of buying a home. Let's talk about buying a home as an investment. In many cases, home ownership can be a pathway to build wealth. When you buy a home, you're not just paying for a place to live. You're investing in an asset that can appreciate over time. In Las Vegas, home values have generally trended upward. Over the past decade, we've seen average annual appreciation rates of of around 6 to 8%. I don't want to talk about the COVID years, but outpacing many other investments. Moreover, as you pay down your mortgage rate, you build equity. This is different between your home's value and what you owe on your mortgage. So you can potentially tap into this equity later through home equity line of credits. You can also deduct your mortgage interest and property taxes on your federal income tax, potentially saving thousands each year. But here's the reality check, right? Real estate isn't always a guaranteed investment. The Las Vegas market, like many others, have seen its ups and downs. During the 2008 financial crisis, Las Vegas was hit hard, with home values dropping by over 50% in some areas, while we've since recovered and then some. In that, it's a reminder that real estate can be sometimes volatile. Now, considering maintenance and upkeep, here's where the rubber meets the road, right? Maintenance and upkeep. As a renter, your responsibilities are typically limited. Leaky faucet, call the landlord. AC not working in the middle of the Las Vegas summer, that's on your property manager to fix, right? This can be a significant stress reducer and can make budgeting more predictable. Homeowners, on the other hand, are responsible for all those repairs and maintenance. This includes everything from routine tasks like lawn care and pest control to major expenses like replacing a roof or HVAC system. In Las Vegas, with our extreme heat, air conditioning repairs or replacements can be particularly a costly consideration. A good rule of thumb is to budget 1 to 2% of your home's value annually for maintenance. On a $400,000 home, $4,000 to $8,000 per year. However, homeownership also gives you the freedom to customize your space. Want to paint the walls, renovate the kitchen, install solar panels to take advantage of the Las Vegas sun? As a homeowner, you have that option. The role of personal stability in choosing between renting and buying your life stage and personal stability play a huge role in the rent versus buy decision. So are you settled in your career? In Las Vegas, with a diverse economy spanning hospitality, healthcare, and now tech, your career path can impact your housing choice. If you're in a stable, good job with good growth prospects, buying might make more sense, right? Planning to start a family, the excellent schools in the areas like Summerlin or West Henderson might push you towards buying in those neighborhoods. On the flip side, if you're still exploring career options, or if you work in an industry with frequent relocations, renting offers, valuable flexibility, then the same goes if you love to travel. Renting makes it easier to lock up and leave the extended period of time. Consider your financial stability too. Do you have a steady income, a good credit score, substantial savings? These factors can make homeownership more attainable and sustainable. So how market conditions can affect rent versus buy decisions? The Las Vegas housing market can be as unpredictable as a slot machine, and current market conditions should factor into your decision. As of 2024, Las Vegas is experiencing a seller's market. Home prices have risen significantly over the past year, with median home prices 10x. Home prices have risen significantly over the past year, with median home prices up like 2 times, 20%, 50%. Meanwhile, rental rates have also increased, but at a slower pace. In a hot market, buying can be challenging. You might face bidding wars or struggle to find homes in your price range. However, it also means your home is likely to appreciate quickly. In a cooler market, you might find better deals on homes, but selling could be more difficult if you need to move in a short term. For renters, a hot market often means rising rents, which can make buying more attractive. However, it also means you have more flexibility to move to areas where rents are more affordable. Remember, today's real estate, today's hot market could cool in the future, or vice versa. Your decision should be based on your personal circumstances first, with market conditions as a secondary factor. So the psychological impact of home ownership. Let's talk about that. The emotional aspects of this decision. There's a reason people talk about the American dream of homeownership. Owning a home can provide a sense of stability and accomplishment. There's pride in having a place that's truly yours, whether it's a condo overlooking the strip or a single family home in quiet West Henderson neighborhood or Summerlin. Homeownership can also foster a sense of community. When you own, you're more likely to invest time in getting to know your neighbors and involving yourself in local issues. However, homeownership isn't all roses. The responsibilities can be stressful. Worrying about mortgage payments, unexpected repairs, or fluctuations in home values can take a toll on you. Renting, while it doesn't offer the same sense of ownership, can provide peace of mind. The reduced responsibilities and increased flexibility can be freeing for many people. So renting as a lifestyle choice, it's important to recognize that renting isn't just a stepping stone to buying. For many, it's a lifestyle choice that aligns with their values and their priority. Renting can offer access to amenities that might be out of reach for many homeowners. Think rooftop pools with views of the strip, state-of-the-art fitness centers, or concierge services. Many new luxury apartment complexes in areas like downtown Summerlin or the Las Vegas Arts District offer these perks. Renting can also align with a minimalist lifestyle. It's easier to downsize or avoid accumulating too much stuff when you know you might be moving in a year or two. For those who prioritize experiences over possessions, renting can free up cash for travel, dining out, or enjoying all the entertainment that Las Vegas has to offer. So, navigating housing markets as a first-time home buyer. If you are considering buying for the first time, the process can seem overwhelming, but don't worry, there are resources available. First, educate yourself about the home buying process. Many local organizations offer first-time home buyer classes. The Nevada Housing Division, for example, provides online home buyer education. Next, explore your loan options, right? FHA loans are popular for first-time buyers, requiring little as 3.5 down. VA loans for our veterans can offer 0% down options. And don't forget about first-time homebuyer assistance programs, which can help with down payments or offer tax credits. When you're ready to start looking, work with a realtor who knows the Las Vegas market. They can help you navigate throughout the neighborhoods, negotiate prices, and guide you through the closing process. Remember, buying your first home is a learning experience. Take your time, ask questions, and don't feel pressured to buy until you are ready. If you are working with a realtor that's pressuring you to buy, dump them right away. So the hidden costs of homeownership. We touched on this earlier, but it's worth diving deeper into the hidden costs of homeownership. Beyond your mortgage, property taxes, and insurance, here are some costs that you want to consider. So utilities in Las Vegas. Air conditioning costs can be significant. As a homeowner, you're responsible for all your utilities. If you're buying, check what the AC would cost. Newer homes, they are so built well, AC is not as much as you think it would be, especially compared to the older homes. HOA fees. Many Las Vegas communities have HOAs, fees ranging from, Summerlin $60 to a guard-gated community, $300 per month. Maintenance and repairs from regular HVAC servicing and unexpected plumbing issues, these costs can add up as well. Home improvements to upgrade your kitchen or add a pool, these costs are on you. Landscaping, in our desert climate, maintaining a yard can be not very costly, to be honest, but it just depends on how you have your landscaping. My landscaper comes to my properties once a month in the spring and in the fall, and then summer and winter time, like every 2 months or even 3 months. Pest control. Regular treatments are often necessary in our climate, from just keeping those little critters out of your house. So insurance costs, you might need additional coverage for things like pools or home offices. Make sure you factor these into your budget when considering a buying. A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months of these expenses saved up as an emergency fund. And then when renting makes more sense financially, while buying, you can be great investment. There are situations where renting makes more financial sense. If you're in a high cost area like Summerlin or Henderson, where home prices significantly are higher than average, renting might be more cost effective. The New York Times has a great rent to buy calculator that can help you crunch the numbers for specific scenarios. If you're not planning to stay in one of those, one place for at least 5 to 7 years, renting is often cheaper. The cost of buying and selling a home can outweigh any equity you build in a short time frame. If you have other investment opportunities with potential higher returns, renting and investing the difference between your rent and a potential mortgage payment could yield better results. Remember, your primary residence isn't always your best investment. Sometimes renting and investing in other assets, be it like stocks, bonds, or other investment properties, you can build more wealth in the long run. We've covered a lot of ground today in this video, from the financial implications of renting versus buying to the hidden costs of homeownership and everything in between. The key takeaway: there's no universal right answer, as you watch my video. Your decision to rent or to buy in Las Vegas should be based on your unique situation, life goals and what you value most. Maybe flexibility of renting suits your lifestyle, or perhaps potential investment of buying aligns with your long-term plans. Whatever you choose, make sure it's a decision you're comfortable with. Don't let pressure or misconceptions about throwing money away on rent or being house poor sway you. The right choice is the one that allows you, to live comfortably while meeting your financial goals. Remember, whether you're looking to rent or buy in Las Vegas, I'm here to help you navigate the market. Feel free to reach out with any questions. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more real estate insights. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the rent versus buy debate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.